Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office. It is early Saturday morning and we're still kind of moving slow and getting things going. The cicadas haven't started yet, so I thought it'd be a good time to sit here with you and work on closing out May in my planner and setting up for a new month, and we can talk about my process to do that. So grab your planner and something cozy to drink and you can work alongside me. Stay tuned for that, and welcome to my office. Welcome back to my home. I'm so glad you're joining me today. So as you can see, I have my planner. This is my Jane's Agenda Classic Discbound planner. I have 2-inch gold discs from Jane's Agenda, and the majority of my inserts are all from Jane's Agenda, along with tabs and everything like that. So I will have my affiliate link for Jane's Agenda in the description box down below if you want to check that out and use my affiliate link. I always appreciate that. And just as a little side note, currently the Jane's Agenda annual warehouse sale is going on. So this is a great time to pick up some items. There's a ton of things in the last chance section and lots of new releases that just came out, including their July start collection of inserts. So dated inserts that go for 18 months starting in July are now available. And your discount for everything is 15% off, and that's on top of any sale prices. So it's a really good time to grab some items if you're wanting to just refresh your planner, if you're brand new to disc-bound planning and you just want to get some essentials to get started. Grab some discs, a cover, and maybe some monthly or weekly calendar insert pages. Then you can get everything set up and save a little along the way. So definitely check out the warehouse sale. You can use my same link to get there as well, and there's everything on the website talking about how that works. That will end on Tuesday, May 28th, so you have a few more days to shop the sale. So as you can see, I have my planner here. This is the May cover that came in the Deluxe subscription box from Jane's Agenda, or if you got the Cover Club subscription box, you got the same cover as well. I've really been enjoying this beautiful cover this time of year. I've been working out in my yard and getting some flower beds cleaned up and mulched and planting some new flowers and seeds, so this is just sort of very fitting for this time of year. But I'm also ready for a little bit of a change. So first, let me show you a couple of things that I grabbed recently, and you can see some examples of things you can get on the warehouse sale event. So let's set my planner aside for a second and take a look at that. So I had some perk points and rewards available to grab these items, but you could also get a lot of these things on the sale that's happening right now. And I just kind of knew I had saved up. There we go. She's got the information about the sale right there. So let me take these out. So first of all, they have a note in there about the warehouse sale, which started yesterday, May 24th. And a thank you note, just kind of says where to find them, thank you for the purchase, that sort of thing. So what I grabbed were some more discs because I wanted to upgrade this is my planner that I have put together for the Masterplan 365 course that Jane is offering. So it's a free course. Every Monday there's a new video with the next phase of the items and the learning that we're going to talk about, the topics we're going to cover. There's a coordinating book you can read, and then she's also designed inserts for each month. You don't have to purchase the inserts, you can just use a notebook, but I'm enjoying the whole course, and I knew that I would outgrow my discs pretty soon. So I've already transferred once. I had some black, I think they were 1-inch discs, and I grabbed some of the wood tone plastic disc from Jane's Agenda. I think these are 1.25, so I've upgraded already once to that. But when I was shopping around, the black plastic discs were discounted, and I thought, well, I'll just grab those because I liked how the plastic discs looked with this cover, and we're not planning to change the cover on this. So these are 1.5-inch discs, so that should give me a little more room, and maybe when I put my month 4 inserts in here, I'll just go ahead and transfer everything over to those size 4 or size 1.5 discs. So that was the first thing I got. Next, I grabbed some of these weekly notepads. My dad has actually been using these. He is now officially retired and has been for, I guess, 3 or 4 months, since January. And I had one of these that we got in a subscription box, and I used it once or twice and decided it wasn't really anything I needed. And I said, if you want to try that, you can use this. And he's been loving it because it's simple, it's no frills, and he doesn't have a busy schedule. He more just has things periodically he needs to do, or, you know, a haircut, just a few appointments. So he has been loving that. He's actually almost through the first pad that I gave him. So I had already grabbed an extra one a couple months ago, so I've passed that on to him. But I thought, man, if he's liking these so much, I might as well grab some more. I think they were $5 on the sale, so I got 4. That should get him through another 2 years. And if he ends up changing his mind at some point and doesn't use them, they're a great little item to gift. So that was a good one to grab. I got this dashboard, which is just something I've been eyeing. I think this was one they brought back from the vault, and I thought, oh, I might as well grab that while I'm in here too. It's just a cute one. I like the pops of pink and the natural tones with the flowers and the little straw hat there. So this is double-sided, same image, just reversed. So that's a little dashboard I picked up, and there's tons of beautiful dashboards if you want to grab something like that as well. All right, then I got my Masterplan 365 course month 3 inserts. So since we are getting close to month 3, that would be it'll be June that we're working on the month 3 items, then I can probably set this up pretty quickly here. So each month it has a cover page and a quote, and then this one is even more pages than last month. So it seems like each month she's kind of expanding and growing, not only the topic and the information we're talking about, but the worksheet pages have a little bit more in-depth things to do. So this has been really enjoyable. She has the book listed at the beginning, so you know what book we're reading that month. And I'm just really liking this whole process of kind of diving deep into the concept of productivity for living a more present life. So whether you're home relaxing with family, then you're focused on that and you're not doing work, or if you're, you know, at work, then you're really focusing on that and not getting distracted with things that aren't important in the moment. So these are good inserts to have. I'm excited to add those to my Masterplan 365 course book and get that set up. And finally, I grabbed a new cover because I've been eyeing this cover that came out. So there is another kind of rosy, dusty, pastel pink cover that's on the warehouse sale that has a black binding section over here. But this is the newly designed one, and I just kept thinking about it, and I thought, okay, this is going to be like my little Mother's Day gift to myself. So I grabbed this up, and I'm actually excited to see what this looks like on my planner. So let's go ahead and do that. Jane's Agenda also sells some really beautiful wraparound covers, and I have used those in the past, but for this phase of my life, I have realized that I need something a little more portable, and I need to be able to flip the cover back around and just have the planner take up this much space. So even though I know I'm going to be changing out my decorative cover underneath, I just wanted to try this one on here. Let's see, there we go. Sometimes you just have to angle that cover. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love it with the gold discs. And then when you open it up, just a gorgeous look. And I like that we have a pocket here, so it's an easy place to tuck a few things. And then we'll put the back cover on. I think I can just do it right here. There we go. And that will wrap around. And then I have another pen loop, so I can use that back pen loop if I want. And sometimes I do still use the elastic and put it around the planner inside there. and that still kind of holds everything secure, but then to have this extra sturdy cover on the outside, it just really feels like my planner is solid and not going anywhere, and it's a little more supported and protected. So I am definitely going to keep that on as we continue on with our setups here. So now I have all of the items that came in the June Deluxe subscription box here in the tote bag we got, because I think this tote bag is so cute. So let's get out these items. And if you've seen any of my monthly setup videos before, this is typically my process. Is I kind of start with the decorative things. It just sort of helps me get my mindset thinking about shifting to a new month and starting things fresh. Off camera, before I started filming, I did go through my planner and pulled out some of the project pages from previous projects in some of my jobs and volunteer things. So I was trying to sort of thin out the planner and make sure I didn't have anything extra in there I no longer needed. I also took out the extra cleaning pages. So I had these back pages from previous months, which I don't need in there anymore. And these are the weekly cleaning schedule inserts that you can get from Jane's Agenda. That's what a blank one looks like, and it's just double-sided. And I decided to take out these cleaning, these zone cleaning cards. And I actually started thinking what I might do is just put these together. I'm debating about laminating them. I don't know that I really need to do that, but that's kind of what I was thinking. Is it'd be nice if they were laminated, and as I'm working in the zone, I could take the card around with me and just with a dry erase marker, you know, check off what I've done, but then use my inserts that I designed to actually keep in my planner and track a little more. But these cards are just very detailed, and it's more detailed than I felt like I wanted on my overall tracker. But I think there might be a way that they would still be really helpful. So I'm gonna kind of play around with that and we'll see. All right, so these are all the items from June, and just kind of looking at them, I think they're gonna look so pretty with this pink cover. So I'm gonna leave this cover on, but I think I am ready to brighten things up a bit. So let's take off this May cover here. So this is the laminated cover and cardstock. So I went with those beautiful hydrangeas, those kind of pastel pink hydrangeas. So I will just put this with my collection of covers, and that way anytime I want to switch things out, I can. And we'll grab the one off of the back here. The back said Amore and had a little bit different look to it. And I always choose to get the elastic ribbon on my covers from Jane's Agenda because I like to be able to keep everything a little more secure that way. All right, so now this set can go in my cover collection. So I'm gonna pull let me set this stuff aside here for a second. I'm gonna pull the cover out, and then I need to decide what I'm putting on it. So what we got with the cover is this beautiful deep purple tulip design, but what I really kind of liked was this Done is Better Than Perfect and this sort of magenta alcohol paint wash design. Don't know what to call that. So we also have these tulips as like a bouquet, but I think I'm just going to skip adding any cardstock at the back, kind of just to save weight and space, and just put the plastic cover. Or am I going to do that? Now I'm second guessing, do I even need the plastic cover, or do I just want to go without? I think I'm going to go without. I won't have my elastic ribbon, but I do have one of the pen holders that I could use to just hold my planner all together. So I'll try it like that for a few days and see if I think I really need it or not. This is cute, but this isn't really my vibe, so I'm not going to go with the zebra. So let's flip this back over, and that'll just sort of streamline things a little bit. I got those cute little paper clips there, so I know for sure we're gonna pop this on. Okay, now let's try adding these two layers here. I think this is definitely kind of where I want to go with the setup here. Yes, I like it. That feels like what I'm looking for this month. And then I actually wish this was here. So I think what I will do is grab some of my museum putty. This is the museum putty I've been using to hold things in place in my planner. And I will have it linked down below in case you want to grab some. But this was the monthly thank you card, and I like how that looks. And want to have that kind of prominent in my planner, so I'm going to do that. We'll see how this works. I haven't done one where it's not in a pocket at all and it's just stuck to the cover, but hopefully that will work out. The only thing I've noticed with this museum putty, it seems like it's fine on these heavier duty vegan leather covers, but I did have a problem with, so I tried using the museum putty to hold this cardstock to this divider, and it caused a little bit of buckling or bumpy texture there, kind of pulled up the plastic or changed the texture of the plastic. So it didn't work on that, but at least I know it should be fine out here, because this is something I've done before, is use it on the vegan leather cover. And then is there anything else that I want to put on here? I kind of like these little cards too, but I don't know that I want them in the very front. Let's see, that's kind of pretty there. Let's try that. I don't see, this is a problem. I don't really like using a lot of paper clips because it bulks up my planner. So we're gonna try it with the museum putty and see how that goes. I'll keep you posted. I think I'm gonna just tuck that right there and we'll see how it goes. I don't think it should damage this cover at all because this is pretty heavy duty plastic. And the only other thing I might want to add is some post-it notes. It's always handy to have a few sticky notes on here. So I think I'm just going to take like 2 or 3 off and tuck those right in here. And that way they should, I think, stick to the cover well enough. Actually, on second thought, do I want those there or do I want those on my cover? Nope, I don't like that. Let me look at my page finder. So here's my page finder. I think this is where I want to tuck these. So I had these on there. If I do that, it's going to stick up. So I think I'm going to swap this out and put them down here. I like that. That kind of brings that whole color scheme into the interior of my planner a little bit more too. Oops. Okay, so now I feel like the only other thing I might want to do is, do I want to swap out any of my page finders? And I'm really enjoying having this larger one, my Today hybrid page finder dashboard, where it's a little bit bigger. It just seems like that works well for me. So I think I'm just going to stick with that. I don't really want to change out this one. And then I have one other one on the bottom, but I like where that one is and I don't want to change that one out as well. So that's okay. I may not end up using these, but I'll put them with all my other page finders and have them for any purposes I might need. So now those are the decorative parts of my planner updated. I've got the new cover on. I have the interior feeling fresh and new and different for a new month. Now let's take a look at just a couple of these other inserts that I got in the June box and see if I want to add any of these. So we had the monthly habit tracker, which I think would be nice to add. What else was the other one? Oh, and then the goals worksheet. So I feel like the goals worksheet may be something that I end up putting in I might use these in my Masterplan 365, or at least start with them there until I know for sure that I'm going to use them. So that's what I'm going to do. I do have a whole basket where I just keep all of my extra inserts, but because I noticed month 3 we were talking about goals, I'm going to tuck those in there for now. And then as I'm working through the Masterplan 365 information, I'll have those at the ready. And then the habit tracker, I think I will take just one out and put the rest of these in my collection of inserts for backups. And now I'm trying to decide where I want to keep this. Do I want to keep it with my monthly June pages? I think I'm going to try that. So I think I'm going to put it right here after the monthly page. We'll see how that works out. I might have to add a top tab for that to remind myself to check in with that habit tracker. So here is the month of June. I haven't done much to set this up yet, but one of the things I know I want to do before we dive into the monthly page is pull out as much as I can for May. So I'm going to keep my monthly spread in for now. Oh, this was it. This was the page. Okay, so I'm going to actually go ahead and take this out, this dashboard. This is the information about the warehouse sale, so I've already mentioned that. We're going to keep the monthly page, and I think I can go ahead and take out my personal month information, and I have been enjoying using the weekly spread with a week on 2 pages. So Monday through Wednesday is on the front, and then Thursday through Sunday is on the back. So that has been going well. So let's just leave in the current week, which is Memorial Weekend. So here we are. So I'm gonna leave in, let's see, Thursday, Friday. I think I got myself mixed up here. Yeah, I was working in my planner the other day. So we'll leave in this weekly tracker because I'm still kind of working off of that, but I can take all of these pages out now. And those will go in my 2024 planner here. So this is my archive planner, and at the back is where I keep the next month's inserts. And okay, so there's the start of where May needs to go, and then while we're in here we can grab the June ones. So there's, and this was a sample pack we got in the subscription box for April, or no, for May. I think it was for May. So we just got 2 months to try. This is the daily 14, and I'm gonna pull all those pages out. Okay. And on the Jane's Agenda blog, you can get this monthly planner reset checklist. And I keep this in here to kind of remind me as I'm working through this process, you know, if there's anything that I need to go back and make sure I'm doing, like migrating tasks, doing some review. So we'll set this aside for now. And let's go to the June section. So I have a June birthday, so I've tucked this little birthday reflections page in here. I think that came out of the Unbound Planner, if I remember right. I used to have an Unbound Planner for a couple of years, and I liked that birthday reflections. So I'm going to take out this daily 14 cover page. I don't need that. So the daily 14 starts with the dashboard. That's just a dot grid page, a blank dot grid page. So you can do whatever you want with that. I'm going to use it for my monthly information from the Louise Hay Colors and Numbers page, and I have that linked, a link in the description talking about that. And then we just have these weekly spreads which have been working well, so I'm going to keep these up for the summer because my summer's kind of, you know, all over the place. Work schedule, travel, a little bit of vacation time, all of that just is this is what works well because I don't feel bad if I don't use a day. but then I have plenty of room for writing when I do need to put it to use. And then the back of it has dot grid. So, all right, now I have my new monthly pages in there. So June, I do want to add in cardstock here just to differentiate. So I have these beautiful tulips, which I'm kind of leaning towards. I have these darker, more intense tulips, but I like having a little bit lighter background. So I'm going to tuck these in here just to help me kind of mark where this month begins and give myself a little fresh look as I go to the June pages. So that feels good. So now the next phase would be going through my planner and forwarding anything. So I'll look back at those May pages, make sure there's no tasks that I have incomplete or that need to be, delegated or whatever the case may be. So I need to look at my tasks and my goals and my objectives for the month. Some of that will get moved forward into June. Because I forward plan, you can see I already have quite a bit of information down as far as our schedule goes and any appointments, any of my ongoing meetings. Like I always have a Chamber of Commerce meeting on the third Monday of the month, and this is a different meeting I go to on the second Monday of the month. I did start decorating, so using that Louise Hay colors and numbers system, for me the month of June will be a green month, which I think this looks nice with some of these June planner pages. So that's kind of fun that that's all coordinating well. And then I will go through, like I said, and update some more of the setup. So my personal page will go there, personal number page will go there. I'll go through and add my goals for home and personal on this side, and this will be work and other. And then what I've been using this top section for is a review at the end of the month. So you can see for May, I still need to do that. Oops, gotta find the right, there we go. Okay, so I will do the May review up there, and I'll go through these and see what I need to forward or just take off the list that they're not gonna happen for the month of June. So hopefully that gives you a chance to see my process for setting up my planner for a new month. We have this beautiful setup that I'm enjoying already, just seeing something different. I like that the colors are a little more vibrant, not quite so pastel. And I have the new cover, which will be fun to have something to protect my planner as we go through the month of June. Like I said, don't forget to check out the warehouse sale, see what kind of goodies you can grab that you might have been eyeing, and now you can get them at a discount. Oh, and one more thing is, let's go ahead and drop these planner pages for the Masterplan 365 into my book here, as this will tell me for sure if I need to just plan on going to the larger discs for next month. So this is month 3. Okay, so I already put those goals worksheets in there. This is kind of a big stack, so let's see. I think I can put those in there at once. Sometimes if it's too many pages, it's better to separate, but I think this is just on the edge of what's too much and I can make it work. Okay, so now I have my Masterplan 365 notebook all set and ready to go as well. And then my regular planner is also set for a new month, and I can just keep going with doing my review process, doing my plans, and making sure all of the things are written down so that I don't forget them. So I hope that was fun and helpful for you to see how I work on wrapping up a month and resetting for a new month. And I'm glad that I'm getting this done now. We have a week to go before June starts. So this will give me some time to continue with that review process and also migrating tasks and kind of getting the last few things set up for June. And I won't feel like I'm starting off behind. I can just keep going with using my planner as much or as little as I want, but everything I need is already there and set up. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Have a good one, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.